alleys. One under the Pike Place Market hosts the Gum Wall. Nearby, a restaurant with no sign, just a pink door. And as our city grows more crowded, you will find more front doors, landscaping, and art in Seattle's increasingly activated alleys.
It's to create a third place for people to hang out and have community. So that space for that to happen is lacking in the U District.
These University District alley enhancements are private efforts. Others, the results of wide-ranging public and private partnerships.
This is called the Allegro Quinn Alley, and it's just sponsored by a number of people, of which U District Advocates is one part.
Seattle's transportation and utility departments helped coordinate improved surfacing, wiring, and waste disposal. A private landowner donated the space, designing the building for alley amenities.
One is looking at the lighting, which you'll see overhead better at nighttime, building a seating area, the bike storage is part of that, and then painting the surface pavement area so you can identify what is private and what is public.
Kate Robinson, co-owner of the alley entry Cafe Allegro, tends the plants.
So the planters, in conjunction with the University Temple Children's School, we have planted some native and non-native plants to bring some greenery and life to the alley.
Cafe Allegro now shares waste and garbage containers with a neighbor, ideas and invites too.
We've had the MFA program at the UW. They've done a couple of art exhibits here in the springtime. Yeah, we've had weddings in the alley. We've had funerals in the alley.
In the Chinatown International District, a Wing Loop Museum tour guide says active alleys are a return to our past.
People lived in our alleyways from a long time ago. Either you had a business nestled in the side of one of these buildings, or you had a residence. But the red door front is an actual apartment that's still been preserved for tours. So we're going to visit this one. This is apartment 6. This is the front room. It's pretty Spartan. This is an eat-in kitchen. You didn't have formal spaces.
Across the way in Canton Alley, a tribute to a community legend.
This is a memorial to Donnie Chin, who unfortunately was gunned down a few years ago. And the business is still sporadically, or I think part-time, it's opened on the weekends by his sister.
This passage with a private garden is the next International District alley targeted for upgrades.
I'm walking my baby back home.
In Pioneer Square, recent revamping projects are just north and south of Occidental Park.
In addition to the 2 alleys that were resurfaced recently, there is a 3rd alley that private developer is working on resurfacing, as well as adding retail and activation to that space. One of the really great ones we had was called the Alley Cat event, and there was a truck that came down with cats in it, and you could actually go and adopt a rescued kitten from the alley, so that was really cool. The long-term plan for the alleys includes making sure that there's not just one-off activation, that there's actually sustainable activity. So like you see behind me, the people in the alley, this is actually an outdoor cafe for Costco Antigua.
If you didn't believe the part about alley weddings, witness these nuptials in Nord Alley, also home to Pioneer Square's back alley bike repair. Its slogan?
Ride up your alley.
Owner Ben Rainbow says the upgrades took time, but his back alley front door is an attraction.
People are walking around and they walk, and then they come back and they reach for their camera and then they take their picture. That's like clockwork, it happens.
Rainbow says a nicer Nord Alley is like an outdoor living room.
So tonight we're co-hosting the first Thursday Art Walk with a group of artists here in Seattle known as the New Mystics. Music in the alley is always fun. The acoustics are really, really good.
So I love music. We were at one of the galleries above where the music was, and we could hear it in there. So yeah, it's not just walking through the alley, but you can hear it in different venues too.
We were just cruising around, kind of checking things out. We just were commenting on how the alleyway looks so much better with all the lights and how much more cleaned up it is.
No one is wedding tonight, but there is a cowhand.
All we know is he said, find the cowboy in the alley.
Yes.
Leading a scavenger hunt.
So this is all extra storytelling around the show we've got opening, or the show we've got right next door. Prizes for everybody at the end.
It's just another level of stirring people's imagination.
This space may look tiny, but it creates a place where people know on a map, I can go there and hang out while I'm waiting for a friend, or it'd be a cool place when the sun's out.
We're kind of like a living laboratory to what can work in an urban environment if people actually work together.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.